Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Shadow Sitch, and today we're going to be continuing on with our VGC Regulation E ranked battles. So, we're going to be trying out this team created by Jariles. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. So that guy over there shared the team over in the Pokesports Discord. It looked a lot of fun, and I wanted to give it a shot. So yeah, definitely very cool, very cool team. So let's take a quick look at it. So we have a Tailwind Nasty Plot Galarian Moltres with Hurricane and Fiery Wrath. Awesome. I love Galarian Moltres. It is easily my favorite of the three Galar birds. So that's awesome. Very cool to see that. And then it's also bearing next to a Life Orb Sheer Force Landorus Incarnate. So we all know Therian is the GOAT. It's freaking just is like one of the best Pokemon ever made, but Incarnate is actually not that bad. It is an incredibly powerful special attacker with the Sheer Force and Life Orb combo. And then with Sandsear Storm, if you didn't know, is a spread special ground move that can potentially burn, so it gets boosted by the Sheer Force, which is really cool. Psychic Sludge Bomb, fill it out. Protect is cool. Terra Ground to do just a crap ton of damage is cool. And then with our boy Politoed, our Hurricanes and Sandsear Storms will become 100% accurate, so that's awesome. Speaking of Politoed, though, we have like a mini Perish Trap mode with Perish Song on Politoed and Shadow Tag Gothitelle, so that's really cool. Gothitelle looking relatively standard. Psychic Taunt, Fake Out, and Protect is pretty cool. So yeah, not really too much to say about that. You're just there to, you know, be annoying, basically, and trap things in so we can get the setup with Moltres a little easier, or, you know, the Perish Trap going, which is nice. We have a Hearthflame Ogrepon, minor anti-synergy with the rain, sure, but it's still a really good Pokemon, and you can potentially, like, follow me away anything going into, like, the Moltres. They actually have pretty good natural type synergy, so that's kind of cool. They are both hit by Rock, but, you know, Rock is... it's a good type in general, so there's that. And then last but not least, we have a Shell Armor Assault Vest Hisuian Goodra with the Terra Flying. So yeah, Hisuian Goodra is just like a good bulky Pokemon. We hit a lot of Pokemon in the meta right now with like Heavy Slam, Bolt Beam coverage, and Draco Meteor. So that's cool. So it's basically just like a nice bulky mon that can mop up a potential weakened team in the end game, or just do a crap ton of damage early and just let the other team just get weakened. So that's cool. So yeah, overall, very cool team. There's a lot going on here, and like a lot of options, and that's typically the teams that I like the most. Is just, it's not like dead set into one thing that it's going to do. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, though, that is going to be it for right here. Thank you so much, Joriels, for the team. I think it's really cool, and I hope you guys enjoy the battles. Alright, so Carlos has a Zapdos. Cool. Grimmsnarl, King Gambit, Landorus, or not Landorus, Heatran, Rillaboom, and Farigiraf. Okay. So, Landorus looks good, because it's Sandsear Storm. Words are hard. And it just has a good coverage in general. I kind of don't hate just like leading Moltres, because Moltres is also pretty good. Moltres the Landorus. My Terra is ground, so I just do a ton of damage. And then Politoed in the back, so I can get the boosted offense and stuff. And Goodra looks really good as like just an in-game piece, because it has well, it doesn't have body press for like the King Gambit, but I think we can probably manage the King Gambit with what we have on the other side. Yeah, let's just go with that. Let's run it. Let's run it with that. So yeah, this Landorus is pretty fast. Landorus isn't the fastest thing in the world, but it can outpace quite a few things, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's get it. King Gambit and Zapdos. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna Tailwind. And I could Terra Ground Sandsear Storm. But I honestly don't hate just going for a Protect. I don't want to take like freaking anything crazy from the King Gambit. If it's like somehow a fast King Gambit. I don't think it would be. So let's just go for a Sandsear Storm. It's obviously not going to hit the Zapdos. That's to be expected. But it's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, so there is the Terra. Onto King Gambit, I'm guessing. Yes. Probably getting rid of the ground typing for pure Dark. Okay. That's pretty good. Because now most of our team can hit it now. A lot harder. Detect. That's fair. Sandsear Storm. Please don't miss. Nice. That did so much damage. Holy crap. That did so much damage. Nice. Okay. Okay, so, I actually think just going for a Hurricane into the King Gambit spot and then switching to Politoed seems pretty good. So we can just get that guaranteed Hurricane, and then following up we can just go back into Landorus once the Politoed goes down and just do things. So if like the Zapdos hits us, we can get into our Berserk range, because I have full faith that this guy will take at least one hit. He can't like Sucker Punch us or anything like that. Sucker Punch, let's go. Hurricane. Gambit does take it, but he does get confused. That's pretty good. Okay. Volt Switch, that's beautiful. Doesn't quite knock me into Berserk, but that's okay. Alright, what does he have in the back? Rillaboom, the Unrivaled. Okay. So we could just go for kind of like double spread move. And knock out the King Gambit. That seems like a pretty good idea, because he's gonna probably be faking out one of us, and I can't really tell who it's gonna be. Gambit looks like it's going for a Sucker Punch. Is it gonna knock itself out to a Confusion hit? It is! Let's go! So now we get either an Icy Wind to slow this Rillaboom down, or a Fiery Wrath. But it does look like we're gonna probably get both. So that's pretty cool. So, and we have a flinch chance here. Doesn't do that much. Definitely an Assault Vest Rilla, as expected. Woodhammer goes into Politoed. That's perfect. I don't really need Politoed anymore. All he needed was to set the rain. So that's awesome. And massive recoil for that. Okay, so now we can go back into our boy. Honestly, depends on what he goes into. If he goes into the Zapdos, we kind of have to attack with like a Fiery Wrath. Landorus comes out. Yep. Zapdos. Okay. So I think that I want to go for a Fiery Wrath, and then just Psychic and Sludge Bomb, same base power, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna go for a Psychic, I guess, into Landorus, or not Landorus, Zapdos. He could definitely protect the Zapdos. Go for like a Woodhammer. That could probably be the scariest thing that he can do. But again, we have flinch chance. Or he just doesn't do that. He's probably just going to go for another Wood Hammer. And a Fiery Wrap. Doesn't knock out both, but it's relatively fine. Sets Tailwind to match ours. I believe we have one more turn of Tailwind. Wood Hammer. Probably going to knock himself out here. Landorus does take it because he's an absolute champion. Let's go. Alright, so we do have... Okay, our Tailwind does peter out. So, but Heatran comes in. I don't think Heatran can knock out Galarian Moltres. We could also Terra Galarian Moltres, because he's probably going to be going for, like, Flash Cannon or something like that, and then Thunder Wave. So, yeah, we're going to do that, and then just protect. I think that that's fine. Because he might be also trying to go for, like, Terra, because he hasn't spent his Terra yet. So, yeah, we're going to Terra Galarian Moltres, probably get knocked into Berserk from, like, a Volt Switch, and then probably take any hit from the Heatran. I do not foresee Heatran going for a fire move in this situation. He very well might, but I believe in our Moltres to be able to take it. Helping Hand. No way. No way. Did you go for Heat Wave? No way! Why? Why? Why would you do that? What? Why would you do that? Okay, well, we got played. And this is actually really bad because now we don't have... Oh, that's really bad. Dodge. No dodge. I mean, it's doing nothing to Goodra, but we're doing nothing in return because this Thunderbolt is going to bounce off. We do get a Para! Para's good. Rain stops. Okay. And that's really bad. Grass does disappear. Okay. Just gonna go for Ice Beam, knock out the Zapdos. We don't want Helping Hand boosted stuff anymore. That play just doesn't make any sense. Why would you just go for, like, Ice Beam, not Flash Cannon or something like that? Because, like, a Heat Wave, that's not going to kill Galarian Moltres. The only reason it killed was because... literally the only reason it killed was because of... yeah. I mean, we can still win this. We need to, like, start missing Heat Waves, getting parried, though. We need to, like, hit 3 more Thunderbolts. So, a Parahax. Heat Wave dodge. Step 1. Definitely feel like Goodra should have a way to hit something like Heatran. Ah! Damn. Okay. Alright, well, we almost clutched it out with Goodra. But it is what it is. What you gonna do, right? So, yeah. Alright, let's find us another one. Alright, so that is a Golem. That's a Golem. Alright. Fair enough. Cool. So, interesting. So, that's a lot of damage. I don't think we can really stop the Trick Room from going up. Moltres Galar looks pretty good. Tyranitar is a little bit annoying. could go for like Perish Trap lead, but Fluttermane kind of ruins that a little bit. Politoed's good. So if we go for Perish Trap, we want Ogerpon in the back. And then Goodra just to take hits. Does that seem good? I'm kind of feeling Perish Trap because, like, yeah, would I bring Fluttermane into this? Probably. Now, let's just run it. Let's just see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right. Why not? Like I said, this team has a lot of options, and that could be either good or bad for you as well, because you have a lot to consider on team preview. So, all right. Nice shiny Tyranitar. Pretty cool. All right. The Golem. The Golem. Okay. I think I want to fake out the Golem because I don't want it to like explode. So there's that. I don't want it to like explode. And this Cresselia could be very, very, very annoying. So I'm going to fake out the Golem. I don't want to deal with that nonsense. We're going to Perish Song. We could have possibly like Hydro Pumped as well. But yeah. So my Perish count falls. Their Perish count falls. Now we just do the Perish Trap thing where we just double protect. If he explodes, he explodes. There's not really a whole lot that I can do about that, right? Thunder Punch. Okay. Alright. And then what's the Cresselia gonna do? Thunderbolt. Wow. Why is there so much... What? So much electric coverage. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna taunt. And then switch into... Could switch into Ogerpon, yeah, just because then we can protect and like switch into Goodra on the following turn, like after the Perish Trap ends, or like follow me and then switch in rather. So Ogerpon breaks the mold. Stomping Tantrum, that's not gonna do too much. Yeah, Gothitell's very bulky. I'm actually slower than the Cresselia. That's good to know. Moonblast. Oh, I chew that. That did absolutely nothing. Okay. Perish count falls to 1. Perish count falls to 1. All right. And now, so now we can do this, right? Because like once it falls to 0, they're dead. So we can just do this, Spiky Shield, and we have successfully Perish Trapped. We have successfully Perish Trapped, I believe. That's how this freaking works. I have never played Perish Trap before in my life, so I believe that is how it works. Rock Slide, because they fell to 1 last turn, now they're going to fall to 0 this turn. Nice. And we have all 4 of our Pokemon left. Yes! We Perish Trapped! Let's go! And then Cresselia falls as well. They have a few more turns of Trick Room. It's 2 more turns of Trick Room. And then I can potentially, like, just end with a perish trap of our own, so. Okay. Who is the last? Ogre Pawn. Ogre Pawn's still very, very scary. Yeah, Ogre Pawn's still very, very scary. So it might have Follow Me. I mean, until it shows me Follow Me, I'm not going to go for it. We don't need Gothitelle anymore, so we can go into Gothitelle. Battle was canceled! Let's go! Alright, let's go. Big Perish Trap. Nice. Let's get us another. Alright, so we got a Tornadus, Iron Hands, Arcanine, Goldengo, other guy. Is Gothitelle faster than Iron Hands? I'm actually curious about that. Iron Hands is base 50, right? Gothitelle is base 65, so we should potentially be faster than the Iron Hands. I don't hate leading, like, Galarian Moltres, because it's probably going to be, like, Iron Hands Tornadus lead. And then we could just, like, match Tailwind. Politoed in the back. This Landorus is max speed, so we will outspeed things like the Chi-Yu and the... Yeah, let's just go with that. Why not? Why not? Yeah. Yeah, let's try that out. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. So, cool. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay, it was Goldengo instead, which is actually fine. Intimidates, it's fine. So Goldengo can obviously switch out and stuff like that. So, honestly, I really only want this to set up Tailwind and stuff like that. So, we could go for a Nasty Plot, but we're not faster without a Nasty Plot, so let's just do this. Yeah, we're just fake out the Arcanine, just cuz. Arcanine flinches. Shadow Ball into Gothitelle. Gothitelle probably actually lives this. Yup. I'm guessing that's Specs. Alright, so this Galarian Moltres is incredibly bulky. So, I'm just gonna attempt to... Well, I kind of want to just get off a little bit of damage. I'm gonna do this. Terra Steel, and then Nasty Plot. Because he's probably going for, like, Rock Slide here. Yeah, he's probably going for Rock Slide, so that's just gonna bounce off. And I'm just gonna plot. And then now I'm +2. Rock Slide. Yep, that doesn't do that much. Kate's out the Gothitelle. He's probably going for a Shadow Ball, which is like the only bad thing about this. But Galarian Moltres has incredibly good Spadef. So I'm pretty confident that I'll take this. And I get knocked into Berserk. I'm +3. That is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. So now I can swap into Politoed just to get the rain up. Nice. Alright, see, I don't hate going for like an Icy Wind and then just Fiery Wrath. Fiery Wrath. Words are hard. That Goldengo's dead. Doesn't quite kill the Arcanine, which is annoying. Doesn't quite go with the Icy Wind, but, you know, then we would have had to worry about Rock Slide. I think he's banded then. Yeah, that just kind of like screams to me, hey, you're banded. So, Mr. Brian Hands comes out. So, I'm going to Pump and then Hurricane. It was like, we don't really have any other choice, so. Oh! He doesn't go for it. Let's go. Pump. It lives it because it's an Iron Hands. So, there's that. Politoed dodges. That's fine. And he knocked me into a Berserk again, but Drain Punch is going to finish me off. But that's why we have the Landorus in the back. So that's okay. Alright, so he could potentially be like, like Terra Grass Iron Hands, which means that we want to go for... So my Tailwind does peter out, but I should be faster than both of these Pokemon anyway, so that's fine. So if he's Terra Grass Iron Hands, there's a possibility he could live this. But I don't... With the Icy Wind following up, it should be okay. Sandsear Storm doesn't even Terra, gets 2 knockouts, boom. Landorus is cracked. And all he has left is 1 Mon left in the back. Don't know what it is. So let us see. Icy Wind goes into nothing. We outsped most of his team. It is Ogerpon. Okay. So, I'm going to Icy Wind. Protect. Because the Landorus is the biggest threat, right? So he has to be attacking into the Landorus. So we can get a speed drop on this thing. I don't know if we would win still, though. That's the problem. Because this thing's special defense is absolutely insane. So yeah, we protect. Cudgel. Okay. That's progress. That's step 1. Hit the Icy Wind. We do slow it down. I don't know if we can actually beat this. I don't think I can survive 3 turns, so I think I have to Hydro Pump. Sandsear Storm is the strongest move that I have. That does half. That's good. But then he's going to Cudgel. And easily kill Landorus. Okay. And we pump. That did nothing. And the rain stops. Oh shit. Yeah, we can't win. We can't win. Yeah, and he has 1 leech instead of like Woodhammer. So, yeah, Ogerpon, Water Ogerpon, definitely a problem for sure. So really good start though. Yo, we had a great start. So there's that, but seems like Ogerpon, Water Ogerpon might be a problem. All right, let's get another. All right, so we got Rain, Water Ogerpon, Chimpao. Oh god. Okay, so damn. What do I do here? What do I do here? So we could do Moltres. Moltres Ogerpon? That seems bad. Goodra in the back seems pretty good. Moltres Ogerpon, maybe, I guess. Moltres Ogerpon, Goodra. Like, I don't hate Gothitelle, but, like, it's so passive. And it doesn't do anything here. So, I don't feel like I need my Politoed. I really wish Landorus had like kind of a defensive Terra type. I don't really think it needs the damage from like a Terra Ground. Like a water Terra type maybe, or something like that. Is it Politoed? Is it? I don't know. Yeah, this just... Let's rock it with Landorus. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. Galarian Moltres is... We're kind of putting all of our eggs in the Galarian Moltres basket. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay, so they do at least bring the rain, so that's good. All right, so Drizzle comes down. I honestly don't hate just going straight for a Hurricane and Spiky Shield, because I don't think Galarian Moltres will die to any one hit. So going straight for a Hurricane onto the Ludicolo, it might be Sash, but usually the Pelipper is Sash. So there's that. So we Spiky Shield. No Fake Out scenes. Wait, no, the Fake Out goes after. Duh. Okay. Flinch. Hurricane. Nice. Okay. Okay, Hurricane, follow me. So we see a Terra. Okay. What are you? Terra. Onto you. Water. It's gonna be a lot of damage. It's definitely gonna be a lot of damage. But it's going into Ogerpon, so it's okay. Honestly, if this Ogerpon was a water Ogerpon, I think that this team would be like infinitely better. And it just barely missed out on giving me the freaking Berserk. Oh, come on. Ogerpon actually took that like a champ. Okay. That's really annoying. But we did get Confusion on him, so that's pretty cool. Ogerpon. Oh, dude. Come on. I mean, I have to Hurricane the Ogerpon, right? And then just try to follow me away. Like we need a Ludicolo to hit himself in Confusion. No, he doesn't hit himself in Confusion. Damn. That's also Surf Terra Water Ludicolo next to the boy, and I am just gonna die. I promise. So we get a Berserk, we get our Citrus Berry, but water. Ivy Cudgel in the rain. Yeah, I'm dead. Bonk. Ah! Okay. Yeah, water is a massive problem for this team. Water is a massive problem for this team. You just don't have anything to easily handle them. Like, I mean, you have the Goodra, but like the Goodra doesn't have redirection. It's gonna just sit there and it's just gonna take hits it's gonna take hits well, but not like insanely well. So yeah, and when like Water Ogerpon is one of the, and they snapped out of Confusion instantly. Awesome. Okay. I mean, that did nothing, but it doesn't really matter. Huh. Alright, an Ivy Cudgel comes out, bonks me. Yeah, I can't really beat this. Thunderbolt does absolutely nothing. Get a para. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I mean, we still play to our outs, I guess. Okay. Water absorb. Alright. I mean, that's doing nothing, but he's healing himself at the same time, and he still has 2 other Pokemon in the back, so... yeah. We killed the Ludicolo, though. At least there's that. At least there's that. Alright, what do you got in the back? Chimpao? Oh, yeah. That's a G. That's a G. Crash. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, water is a massive problem for this team. Water offense is an insanely big problem for this team. Alright, let's try to get one more. Alright. Okay, so we got Screamtail, Tornadus, Overquill, Hisuian Typhlosion? That's cool. Okay. What is going on here? So, Goodra looks pretty good. Do like Goodra. Yeah, because like he's gonna lead like what? Like Screamtail. Typhlosion maybe? Do like Moltres, Goodra, Politoed in the back. So if he leads like Typhlosion, we can switch in Politoed. Weaken the potential eruption. And I think Ogerpon for redirection and stuff like that. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, Ivy Cudgel's kind of a wasted move in this matchup. Now, because I brought the rain, but it is what it is. So, alright, let's see what we got. Very hard to tell what they're going to lead. Very hard to tell what they're going to lead. Tornadus. The boy. Frisk's an Assault Vest. Frisk's a Citrus Berry. Okay, so. Yeah, we just switch into the rain because he's probably just going to go for like an eruption or something like that. So I'm going to go for a Fiery Wrath. Fiery Wrath to weaken him. And then we could possibly... we switched out. Okay. Into Ursaluna. Interesting. And we go into Politoed. Interesting. Taunt. That doesn't work on me. I'm a dark type. That would have been really nice. I'm not gonna lie. A crit on something. But then the burn comes out. Okay. Yeah, this thing's kind of terrifying. Not gonna lie. I could Icy Wind. Icy Wind, Tailwind. Doesn't seem too bad. That's fine. Tailwind, so now I'm guaranteed faster. I was probably faster already, but that's fine. That did nothing. Okay. But I didn't really want to miss a Hydro Pump. Play rough? What? Okay. Alright, so +1. Hurricane should kill now, right? I'm just going to go for Hydro Pump just to be safe. I could go for Icy Wind. It is more accurate. I have faith in this, so... I know the Icy Wind did nothing, but this is +1 Galarian Moltres, right? Oh yeah, let's go. Goodbye, Cocaine Bear. Icy Wind. And we get to knock that out, and we have at least one more turn of Tailwind. Crit. Probably didn't matter. I wasn't paying attention how much the last one did. I don't know. Maybe it did. Oh, wait, it was single target. It's fine. Yeah. It was single target, so I doubt it. Alright, so we know Hisuian Typhlosion in the back, and then what else? Hisuian Typhlosion. Overquill. Don't tell me you brought... It is Swift Swim. Okay. Wow. So it might actually be able to knock me out then. We're faster. Let's just go for this. Wow, it is Swift Swim. That's crazy. Gunk Shot. He actually hit it too. Oh! Galarian Moltres! Let's go! Get another Berserk boost! So... What? What? I am confuzzled. Alright. Yeah, what might you get for at least, like, go for, like, Infernal Parade or something like that? Whatever that move's called. I think it's Infernal Parade, right? Is that a spread move? I don't know anything about Hisuian Typhlosion. I know it clicks Eruption, and that's it, because that's what normal Typhlosion does. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the team. Alright, so here we are. We're back. I'll be honest with you guys. This was a rough run. This was a rough one. So yeah. Us content creators, you don't know, we take L's. Like, we don't show every L that we take. I do like to show at least some. But, you know, as long as it's a relatively interesting game or so something, it shows a weakness of the team. I took a lot of L's with this team, I'm not gonna lie. And granted, I'm not the creator of this team. I am not the one that spent a lot of time on this team. So, you know, we're getting a lot of... We're getting only a snapshot of what this, what the creator made for this team. So, that being said, I think that there's a lot of big weaknesses. You saw water is incredibly scary into this team. Like, you have Hisuian Goodra to be a check, quote unquote, and Politoed to take hits. And Politoed isn't really a check when it can't do anything back, and one of the most popular water types is also a grass type, so that doesn't really matter. Now granted, sure, you can spend your Terra and stuff like that, but then you're taking your Terra away from one of your potentially important offense pieces. So there's that. So honestly, I loved the Galarian Moltres. I think that Pokemon is incredibly underrepresented right now, and I think that this is a very cool spread for it. Very strong Pokemon. So yeah, I love the Galarian Moltres. I love the idea. The Ogerpon, I didn't think the anti-synergy would come up too much, but when you're putting a lot of your eggs in, like, Galarian Moltres and Landorus to do damage, you kind of need to justify bringing the rain. So the Fire-type Ogerpon becomes a massive problem. Literally, just swap it for a water one. Just swap it for a water Ogerpon. Keep the same set, probably keep the same spread, and then that helps a ton with your water weakness as well, because you can follow me away and just water absorb those moves, and that's fantastic. So yeah, I think that is like the biggest thing. Massive water weakness on this team. And if it was just like a Wellspring Ogerpon instead of a Hearthflame Ogerpon, I think you just have a massive improvement. so with this team. So the Perish Trap stuff is really cool. I'm not a Perish Trap player, so it's really hard for me to, you know, critique that side of things. I think the Goodra's cool. I think it's fine. I kind of wish it had a way to hit like steel types. So like maybe swapping out Thunderbolt for like Body Press or something like that. I don't know if it gets Earth Power. If so, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, and then the Landorus, awesome idea. I feel like a better Pokemon could fill that slot though. But, you know, it is still a very, very cool Pokemon. So, granted, those are my critiques of the team. I still think it's a very fun team. I did have fun playing the team. I did just take a lot of L's. So, but there's that. And yeah, so that's pretty much about what I got to say for the team. I think it's really fun. Thank you, Jerails, for playing it, for bringing it, and putting it out there for us to check out. So, but that is going to be it for me today. Thank y'all so much for watching. Like, comment, sub, all that fun stuff. I love you all. Deuces.